So it's no secret that the world in which we living as communicators has changed dramatically over the last 5–10 years. The pace is increasing, the number of platforms that we have to operate through, the number of ways in which a customer can interact with a brand seems to get larger and faster almost by the day. In this world, increasingly we're looking at influence moving through 6 screens, at least 6 screens, in a customer's buying journey. You think about your own buying journey and the number of different ways in which you move online, across paid, earned, owned, shared media, offline to people you trust, different physical locations, virtual locations, and that represents very new and very different challenges for brands in the way in which they operate. Throughout it all though, one thing that we've been centred on is our ability to understand that buying journey, the way in which we need to attach content to those moments of influence, the points in time when a customer is open to engaging with a brand across all of these different channels, and the points in time when we are able to move them to action, move them to influence in a way, at a scale, at a speed that wasn't previously possible.
We launched the Brand Agility Index because we thought it was important for us as communicators to understand whether or not there was a secret sauce that brands could use to ensure that they were successful when operating in an omni-channel, customer-centric world.
Our methodology contains a mix of pure science and subjectivity. On the science side, we have literally pulled in all the tweets, all the posts, a whole lot of data around the content that brands created when sponsoring each of the events that we looked at. In terms of the subjectivity, I think inevitably whenever you're comparing things against each other, there will be an element of subjectivity. We feel it's educated subjectivity, and that because of that level of education, because of the consistency that we've applied, it's really clear to see some trends emerging.
We identified 10 parameters that we think it's important for brands to consider whenever engaging with their customers, both online and offline. We then scored the brand's communications against these parameters and whether or not we thought they were utilising them either successfully or they were falling slightly on their face.
So the Brand Agility Index, in summary, is a tool that brands can use to measure their own social performance in a historical sense, as well as their performance against their competitive set.